Hey, media, we'll give everyone a minute here to load into the Zoom before we get started with Mike Reilly. We'll go first to Steve Conroy. Go ahead, Steve.
Hey, Mike, congratulations on the deal.
Thank you.
Could you just take us through the process and I guess how close were you to go into the open market?
It was my intention the whole time to, want to be able to stay in Boston. Obviously there's a process, and sometimes it goes slower than you think on certain things, and obviously the general manager is doing his due diligence and looking around the league and whatnot. So, I always figured it was going to work out here, and kind of 2 days ago in the afternoon, it kind of came together pretty quick, and I was just kind of waiting for that, whether that was going to happen or not. So yeah, it ended up happening, and obviously very excited.
Yeah, obviously it was getting pretty close. At any point, did you think that it wasn't going to happen?
There's a couple of times where I didn't know for sure where it was going to go, and kind of the week leading up to that, and kind of waiting to hear for sure if there's going to be that offer there and whatnot. So for a little bit maybe, but I understand there's definitely a process. I feel like there's a lot of other unrestricted free agents kind of in that same ballpark of kind of came on the last day or two there. I guess they want to say the 11th hour there. So but at the end of the day, I felt like it was going to work out for sure in Boston.
Great, thank you.
Matt Porter.
Good morning, Mike. Congrats again. Welcome back. Want to ask you your thoughts on watching what the Bruins did yesterday, the depth that they were able to get, touched every position. So what's your take on it?
Yeah, very exciting for sure. As you said, they hit every position possible, I'm pretty sure. So there's a couple guys that won't be back, but obviously that's part of the business and part of playing professional hockey in the NHL. So the guys they brought in are pretty veteran guys, and I know I played with Eric Howla in college, a little bit with the Wild my rookie year and the second year there. And then Foligno's brother Marcus, who would play with a little bit in Minnesota as well. And sounds like he's an awesome guy, a leader, and it seems like that's the direction they kind of went, and seems like some pretty versatile type players that they brought in. So very exciting for the group, and it seems like they're going to fit in just nice.
Pluto.
Mike, congratulations. You're coming off your career year in terms of production. You've got security now here in Boston. You know what that's like. Maybe you'll be partnered with Brandon. Just what do you think mentally it will be like to arrive in camp? Just knowing what you've played like before, what's ahead of you. Do you think you'll be at a different degree of comfort coming into camp?
Yeah. I mean, my whole career, it's been, coming into camp to prove myself, and, I'm going to come in and treat this camp no differently, for sure. And that's just kind of been my mindset. So I'm going to, definitely treat it the same, just like my, the first 5-6 years of my pro career. So, definitely excited to get going. So I've been skating for a little bit here, and, definitely kind of got slowly getting the itch to get back going and get things going on the right foot.
Jimmy Murphy.
Hey, Mike, how are you? Congratulations.
Appreciate it. Thank you.
Just, I guess, to continue sort of on when you came here, everything sort of, I'm imagining, happened really fast, and then all of a sudden it's the playoffs. When you had a chance to step back and kind of just evaluate yourself and evaluate how you fit in with the team, what struck you the most?
Yeah, obviously when I got traded here to Boston, I was very excited, and I tell people the first thing I kind of hear about Boston is the culture in the locker room. That's something the first couple of things that I heard about the team and the city. So but that was obviously great, kind of boost confidence, kind of come into the locker room and be confident to go out there and do my thing and kind of play to my strengths. So but yeah, as you kind of sit back a little bit, it's disappointing how it ended. And I definitely think that series could have gone kind of either way there. And but I know guys are hungry to get back at it here, and I think some guys got a lot of good hockey left in them, and guys are really focused on this summer, training hard, kind of trying to come into camp in great shape and just get things going off the right foot and try to be rolling right away.
And what do you think of just the blend of defensemen right now? Just if you're looking, you're looking down at the roster, how do you see the pieces fitting in? What do you like about it?
Yeah, I think there's a lot of different mix of guys, and you lose a guy like Kevin Miller and Lazan, and obviously two guys that are more physical and kind of bigger and really are great defensively. And obviously we brought in Forward too, and he had a great year in Winnipeg, and a bigger guy that can kill penalties, and he can move the puck a lot better than people think too. So and obviously I played with Brendan Carlo, and hopefully that can get going off of right away in camp, and feel like we got pretty good chemistry and that we've been playing together more than however many games it's been. So definitely some good chemistry there, and obviously we got Grizzly can move the puck very, very well, and McAvoy is our big horse. So definitely very exciting those pieces.
Thanks, man.
We'll do a last call for questions and go to Logan Mullen.
Hey, Mike, congrats on the deal. The last week, Taylor Hall had said it only took him like 5 or 6 games before he knew he wanted to stay in Boston. I'm wondering if you had a specific moment or time frame when you knew that you'd prefer not to test the market and just stay put.
Yeah. I remember Taylor kind of mentioned that to me too, first kind of couple games in, and I kind of felt that same thing. And obviously he was a different level kind of than me, obviously coming in, but it was my whole intention to want to come back and kind of re-sign here. So definitely glad it all worked out, and I think I was a couple games in too, and I realized just kind of how great the locker room is, the culture, the team, how you get treated, the city, the fans, and everything. So that was and those were pretty easy decisions in my mind to try to come back and make it work. So it ended up working out, and couldn't be more excited. So ready for definitely ready for a normal year, and fans to be in the building every single night, and just kind of get to know the city of Boston even better. So definitely excited, and obviously training camp's kind of right around the corner here.
Thank you, Mike, and thank you, media, for joining us. Next up, we'll have Tomas Nosek at noon on this same exact link. We'll also be sending out a audio video recording link of each of these media availabilities today. Thanks again, Mike.
Thank you. Appreciate it.